Well, hello, my friends, and welcome to the Live Inspired Podcast, Monday Morning Moments with John O'Leary. So earlier this summer, I sat next to my dad in a darkened movie theater. We shared some popcorn, we fought over Milk Duds, and we watched a movie together. The film we watched, retelling the life we lived together and now stunningly viewed on a big screen together, was a powerful reminder that when intuition whispers, listen. Let me explain. A client of mine was considering reserving theaters for several thousand of their employees to watch Soul on Fire. To ensure the film fit their organizational culture, they asked to preview it. With Sony's blessing, we agreed on a date, on a time, and prepared for the first real showing of the film. For weeks leading up to this viewing, I considered calling my mom and dad to see if they might want to sneak in and watch it with me. Each time, though, I came up with some excuse why not to make that call. Well, it's not professional for them to be there, I told myself. Or dad's in too much pain. Or it's hard for mom to fit this in, I'm sure. Or, my favorite, they'll enjoy it even more at the world premiere later this year. Let's wait for that. Fortunately, the day before the showing, the quiet whisper became a roar. I felt an unmistakable tug to invite my parents. When I made the call, they leapt at the opportunity. Mom arrived at the theater early. We got dad out. We rolled him in. We grabbed some snacks. We entered the theater and we greeted other guests as they eventually arrived into the theater. The lights then dimmed. I took a seat next to dad, and we watched Soul on Fire on the big screen. This is probably a good time to pause and ask, in what world does a son get to sit next to his dad while watching the story of their life broadcast to audiences around the world? Well, my friends, apparently in this world. An hour and 41 minutes later, with the audience now applauding and credits rolling, I leaned toward Dad, a man who endured so much, and I asked him, Dad, what do you think? He looked at me, and he fought for the right words, and then he whispered back, John, what a gift. What a gift. My friends, those few words weren't just our very first review of the film. They were also a perfect reflection on the story, on life, on love, on redemption, and on the preciousness of time that we all too easily take for granted. Rolling Dad out of the theater, I had no idea whatsoever that just a couple weeks later, he'd fall ill. I had no idea that day leaving the theater that he would not recover, that he would slowly fade, and that my dad, my hero, would pass away. I had no idea that as he held my hand during parts of the film, a day would come just 3 weeks later when I would hold his hand as he took his last breath. All we knew on that gorgeous May afternoon was, against overwhelming odds, not only had we experienced a miracle as a family, but our friends in Hollywood had told the story beautifully. And I got to sit next to my hero, my dad, for the final time at this theater, and we watched it together. What a gift. This October, Soul on Fire will light up theaters nationwide. It's the true story of tragedy, of resilience, and of the unshakable power of love. It reveals the transformational power of community and the rippling impact when a life is lived for something bigger than ourselves. And my friends, today I want to invite you to join us in sharing this story. I want you to consider, I'm asking you, to reserve a theater for your organization, for your team, for your family, for your community. Together, we can not only fill up theaters, which is awesome, but we can fill up hearts with hope, with courage, and with love. What a gift that would be. So I'm going to give you 2 ways to do that exactly right now. Number one, you can join me by going to the Primary Film website, which is at johnolearyinspires.com. Then just click in for more information on the film. One more time, This is how we fill up theaters. This is how we change the world for good, one life at a time. JohnO'LearyInspires.com, or email me at john@JohnO'LearyInspires.com. Let me know that you're interested, my friends, and I will hold your hand through this process. Together, we will remind individuals what it looks like to move boldly into life with hope, with courage, and with love. Final time, JohnO'LearyInspires.com, or me, email John, John, at JohnO'LearyInspires.com. Let's change the world together for good. So for this time, and until next time, my name is John O'Leary. Today is your day. What a gift. Live inspired.